Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I have a couple more things to wrap up before I officially kind of close out my business for now. I'm still going to be accepting orders as the time goes on until the end of the month. But once the end of the month rolls around, I'm going to be closing it and actually putting my shop on pause for the next foreseeable future. I do have some planning to do in terms of like some content stuff I want to post in the meantime while we're kind of getting ready to close out the business, but we're just gonna spend a cozy work day together. The weather is so cool outside. It's sunny though, so it's kind of like perfect weather. I'm really enjoying this weather. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, but I made a coffee this morning. I made a pumpkin spice-esque coffee. I have been using oat milk again because I think that I might be getting really inflamed from drinking regular cow's milk, even though I'm doing lactose free. So I decided to just buy oat milk this week at the grocery store, and it tastes definitely not what I'm used to, but I'm gonna stick it through. And I'm trying to like pumpkin spice, but I don't think I do. But I'm gonna use the one that I have in the fridge until it's done, and then I probably won't buy it again. It's just not my favorite. I want to get like some vanilla syrup and maybe put that in my coffee, but I'm just waiting to get my matcha powder when I go to the States at the end of the month, so that will be fun because I've been needing to make matcha at home. It is so expensive to buy matcha out, so I tend to only treat myself every once in a while with that, but I really need matcha at home. But right now I have a couple meetings to do and I want to plan out kind of my day and see what I need to do. I also have some videos that I need to edit as well, so we're just gonna kind of do all of that today. I went to a Pilates class this morning. I did a reformer class and I did it so early in the morning I actually almost missed it. I went out last night for Angela's birthday, and then this morning actually in the middle of the night I woke up at 3 a.m. and set my alarm for 5:30 because I realized I didn't change it from 6:30, which is what it is every single day, to 5:30 on the days that I have the early morning reformer class. And I accidentally snoozed my alarm and woke up at 6:19 I think it was, and realized that I had to get up and feed the cats and get out that door. So it was very rush. I still did my morning cleanup, which I'm so proud of myself because I hate coming home to a messy house, but I got everything done and I was on time. I was actually early and we slayed. So I think I'm gonna go get my heated blanket honestly, and I'm just gonna like mellow out here because I'm gonna be at my desk for a while and doing emails and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm also gonna use my big computer when I'm gonna be doing some more content planning, just because I love my keyboard, my little pink creamy keyboard that I got on Amazon. I am obsessed with her. She just makes the most pleasing sound ever and I love it. I also redid my nails a week ago. I don't think I've ever shown it in the vlog, but I am obsessed. She did such a good job. These are such a good like transition into fall nail. But anyway, I'm yapping too much. I need to get on a meeting and I have some planning to do. So let's see what we're gonna do for the day. I took a little bit longer to finish my meetings and my like admin stuff just because I was dilly-dallying, honestly. I finished the meeting and then I got distracted as per usual. I'm gonna package up a few orders. I had to bring some slippers back from my grandparents because that's where I keep all of my slippers. I'm going to package up all of these remaining orders and get shipping labels on them and get them ready to go out. And then I do have to finish up a little bit more admin after these orders, just processing some refunds and some order adjustments on all of the people's orders that I made notes on when I packaged these orders on Friday or Thursday. This order is for Audrey. She ordered a bunch of stuff. She got a bunch of different stickers from the shop, which we love. She also got a bow Kindle grip. She got both of these Sunday Best sleeves. This is the Kindle version and this is the bigger book sleeve to fit paperbacks, hardbacks, all that kind of stuff. I love these prints. I also love how fluffy and plush they are. They have zippers and they also have like a matching color interior. I am so sad to see these go, but I'm excited for new things. Then she also got a pair of slippers. I just finished packaging up the orders. I wanted to show you guys my magnets that I made. I made these in another vlog. I don't think I actually filmed this, but I think we glazed them in another vlog. I made this like matcha cup, this cosmic brownie, this little book, this little plate of cookies. They're so tiny. This little jelly cat, and then this pumpkin. I'm so excited to put these on my fridge. have been in my office in this spot for like the whole day. I just got back from my mom's. We were taking pictures of my old car because we were going to sell her. So I just took some photos of that. And then I also stopped off at Sephora to grab something for the back of my head. I have this like recurring thing on the back of my head that just keeps coming back. It's like a patch of psoriasis, I'm pretty sure. And I can get it to go away if I stop scratching it. But right now it has been so itchy and I can't make it stop, and so I keep scratching it, and that's why my hair is wet, because I just washed my hair. I only washed my hair because I already took a shower this morning and I wasn't planning on washing my hair today, but the scalp thing just was getting so bad, so that's why my hair is wet, because I just washed it and I didn't feel like blow drying it and doing it, so we're just leaving it natural. However, what I want to do is I want to make some artwork to put in the office and kind of make it more cozy. Right now I'm gonna be taking those down and I think I'm gonna paint that wall, but I'm gonna do like a whole office redoing video in the next couple of videos. I'm not sure like when exactly I'm gonna do it, but before I create the artwork and cozy things, I want to do like a whole like collage wall. I wanted to just wrap up the business tasks for the day. Since I had my shop closing sale at the end of August, I kind of left my finances and business expenses for the first and second week of September to kind of wrap all of that up so that I can kind of factor in any sales that came in on that day into my kind of finance wrap up. And thanks to today's sponsor, which is none other than Sage Accounting, I am able to make this process go by so much faster. I've talked about Sage a lot in the past, and they are my go-tos when it comes to planning expenses for my business and kind of forecasting, budgeting, taking care of everything tax-wise, and just kind of day-to-day bookkeeping. I'm more of like a weekly and monthly finance tracker. I find it easier to kind of do that instead of forcing myself to do it every single day when I know I'm just not going to do it. No matter what kind of finance planner you are for your small business, Sage makes it so easy for you to do all of your day-to-day finance tasks, whether you're doing it every day or doing it weekly or monthly. However you want to do it, Sage has you covered. I like to look ahead at my expenses and kind of plan for that, especially because I am closing my business temporarily. This is going to be the perfect time for me to really look at my finances and see where I want to be with my rebrand and how I'm going to plan for a brand new relaunch and expenses for that. If I'm going to be bringing new products, new supplies, new materials, all of that stuff is going to factor into my business expenses, and it's really important to keep track of those as a small business owner, whether you're just starting or you've been in business for like 5-10 years. If you're unfamiliar with what Sage Accounting is, it is designed specifically for small business owners. So even if you don't have an accounting background, it makes staying on top of your finances way less stressful. They make it so easy for you to connect your business bank account directly into their platform, so you can just sync in transactions from the past week or the past month whenever you're doing your budget catch up, and you can select the different types of tax categories that you have so that when it comes around to tax time, you get a report and it's already all categorized for you. With their phone app, it makes it really easy for me to keep track of my meticulous expenses, especially with receipts. I tend to lose them a lot of the time or misplace them or throw them away by accident. With the app, I can just take a picture of the receipt. You just take a photo and you upload it into that transaction that you're creating, and it will store that in your Sage platform so that you never have to go searching for receipts again. Plus, with Sage, it gives me a clear idea of where my money is going, and I'm able to see what I can cut back on and what I can invest more into and what I've already invested a lot into, and vice versa. So I love that I'm able to really see at a glance and in depth. I know where my money is going, and it makes me more confident in making better business decisions. And right now, it is one of the best times of the year to get started with Sage because they are giving 75% off for an entire year of Sage, which is so incredible. And if you've ever needed a sign to take control of your finances and give yourself that extra confidence in making better business decisions, now is your time, because this is such an amazing deal. 75% off for 12 months if you use my link in the description, and also I will leave it on the screen here, because finances can be a really big stressor when it comes to running your small business, especially as a one-woman show. So if you wanted to get more organized with your finances, then now is the best time to take advantage of the Sage deal. 75% off for a whole entire year, and I will leave the link to sign up in the description. Thank you to Sage for sponsoring this part of the video. was scrolling on Pinterest to find some ideas for my collage wall, and while I didn't find any good ideas of what I want to do in the room yet, I did find something else, and I made this like August recap photo with like a whole bunch of different scrapbook kind of elements. It's so cute, and now I want to do one every single month for the rest of the year. I am gonna pop it up here on the screen so I can show you guys because it's so cute and I am obsessed with it. I made it on Canva and it just has all my favorite things and just some of the things I did this month, like delicious coffee, and I started getting addicted to it again. We made steak. I had like the most delicious ribeye that I made for my family. Got my favorite set of nails ever. I started back Pilates. I made my new Kindle case that I am also obsessed with. I went on a vacation with Jacob. We have a cute little outfit photo there, the palm trees, the nighttime, just a photo of me with my Kindle because I've been in my wellness girl era lately. Me with Carly Fortune. I went to a book event with one of my friends, Rebecca. She also owns a small business, and we just kind of had a little girls' day. We went down to Yorkdale and met Carly Fortune and got a special edition of Every Summer After, which I haven't read yet. I only read One Golden Summer, so I need to read Every Summer After because it's the book before One Golden Summer. I am now in my baker girl era. I learned how to make banana bread and chocolate chip cookies this month, and this was just so fun seeing like all the things I did this month wrapped up in a little photo scrapbook. I love doing my book journal, but I just never find the time to do it, so this was just so fun to like quickly draw this up. But I kind of want to make this into a sticker. Like I want to download the PNG of the scrapbook that I just made and put it in my book journal because I feel like that would just be easiest instead of printing out all the individual elements. But kind of want to make one for every month in the past now and make all of those a sticker. That way I'm not wasting the page that I'm going to print it on. So I think I'm going to do that. I do want to also do this corkboard idea. I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do, and so I'm just kind of like in a crafty mood, and I never am in a crafty mood lately, so I kind of want to do both of those things. But I also need to prep chicken for dinner. Dinner has been almost finished, actually. I'm surprised because I have not had the energy lately to cook meals. I have been living off of takeout and random things from the fridge that I can make in like 3 seconds. Today I'm making barbecue chicken pizza. I still have a few more things to cut up, so I'm not quite sure why I put the cutting board in the sink. This entire video has just been me in this one spot. How fun has that been? My bulletin board that I want to do, and I think I showed it in the other video, what I'm kind of trying to recreate. So the idea that I have is I want to use fabric on this corkboard that I got from IKEA, which is this one here. I think it comes with some pins. 15 pins. Oh my god, slay. And I want to put fabric on it, and I also have like lace trim, and then maybe like I can make a bow, and then I'm gonna fill it up either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna fill it up tonight, but I want to decorate it and like lay the base down so that when I do add photos and stuff, and I want to like maybe switch the fabric out for each season, so I don't want to like fully glue it on there. But I'm gonna open up this board and see where, oh, it's really loud. Well, that was fantastic. It all fell on the ground. But I feel like the corkboard will definitely add some more pizzazz in here. I also don't have the big light on because I just don't like the big light at all. So sorry if it's dark. First things first, I need to pick out the fabric. So I'm gonna take you guys over to the dark corner of my room. It's actually not even that dark. This camera kind of slays. Here's my fabric shelf, and I kind of already know which fabric I want to use. Here she is. I don't know how much I have left of it. It's also really wrinkly, and I kind of wanted to use this for a personal project, but this is a personal project. This is actually a really heavy cork board. I thought it was just cork, but it's actually not. So it's pretty heavy duty. I don't know how to show you guys, but it's heavy duty. So first things first is I need to measure. I don't have my big staple gun that I used to use for my punch needle frames. Don't really know where that is. So I think we're just gonna be using regular staples. And of course I'm using pink gingham because literally what else would I be using? I'm gonna attempt to use this stapler. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. Oh wow, it actually works. Okay. That was actually way easier than I thought it would be with a regular stapler. I don't know why I underestimated my staple girl right there. So here we have the base. Now I'm gonna find the lace. That rhymed. I've located the lace. I'm so excited. I don't know if I should, how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my laptop too because I feel like watching YouTube while I do this. I just spent the last 30-ish minutes creating a fall mood board and a fall bucket list because I saw Destiny do this in one of her book videos or like one of her like prepping for fall videos, and I was like, I need to make mine immediately. So I did, and we're gonna go over it right now. So I'm gonna make some room so you guys can see my bucket list. Let me also turn on the brightness on my computer because it's glaring a lot. It's gonna cover up tuxedo. Excuse me? I have a lot of cute things. I want it to be very orange because I'm so into the color orange right now. I don't know if it's just the seasons or the fact that I'm yearning for fall, but orange is calling me. It's calling my name, and I will have everything that's orange. I have a lot of like baking and like cozy home things, like reading on my Kindle, playing on my Switch, things I usually do anyway, but just fallified. Then we have baking. I put apple picking on here. I put going to the pumpkin patch. I put a little pumpkin jelly cat because I kind of want him. I put fall books, just like fall foliage, and yeah, pretty much that, like cozy outfits. I just want to do a lot more like cozy things this season and really just fall back into, pun intended, my coziness and routines because the last 8 months have been hectic and crazy, and now it's time for me to take 7,000 steps back and relax. Then I made a bucket list for some of the fall things I want to do. I didn't like go overboard with this because there's no need for all that, but I separated it into two categories: outdoor and indoor / hobbies. So for outdoor stuff, I want to go apple picking. I want to make apple crumble this season. I am determined to figure out a good recipe and learn how to make it really good so that people ask me to make it for them when I go to parties and stuff because I actually love baking. I just didn't know that I could do it right because when I was a teenager, I would have to bake stuff for school and like for my job, like for bake sales and stuff that we would always have, and I would never be able to do it. I would always have to run to the store the morning of and buy something because I would mess up the thing I made the night before. So I want to learn how to make apple crumble, and I'm gonna go apple picking, and I'm gonna use those apples and I'm gonna use it to make apple crumble or apple pie. Then I want to go to the pumpkin patch, which I do every single year. It's just so fun. You can't go wrong with going to the pumpkin patch, picking a pumpkin and then going home and carving it or painting it. I just love it so much. It's so fall, it's so cute, and it's very like a good seasonal activity. Then I want to go to a haunted house. I either want to do that or I want to go to Halloween Haunt at Canada's Wonderland. I know that my brother was asking me if I was going to be going, so that's something I want to do this fall. I don't like scary stuff at all, but I kind of want to go and like try it. I know that I'm probably gonna scream. I want to go on a coffee date and take some fall photos outside in like cozy outfits and at the coffee shop. I want to go to the bookstore and I want to just browse at the fall books, just have like a cozy day. And I also want to go to a Halloween party. I have gone to a Halloween party pretty much every single year for the past, I don't even know how many years, but I want to go to a Halloween party and I want to have a cute little costume. I don't like Halloween because I don't like scary stuff, but I do like dressing up and wearing something cute. Then for like hobbies and inside stuff, I wanted to have like a cozy game night where we make snacks and we set up like the ambiance in here. We get like our fall blankets out and we just do like a Switch gaming night where we play games and maybe some fall games if I can find any on the Switch. I also want to bake apple crumble, like I said. I want to carve and paint pumpkins. I don't know if I want to carve or if I want to paint. I know last year I painted my pumpkin, but I kind of feel like I want to carve one this year and get creative with it. So I put carve or paint, but I don't know. Usually me and my brother and Jacob do it, so I'll see what they want to do. I also want to make soup this season. I used to love tomato soup and grilled cheese so much every fall season, but now that I am sensitive to tomatoes, I can't have that. So I want to make another soup that I can actually eat, but that's comforting and like just cozy. I love soup in the fall and the winter. There's nothing like a nice bowl of soup with like a baguette on the side. Not a full baguette, but like, you know what I mean, bread. And just thinking about soup makes me want it. Then I also want to have like a classic fall movie night where like we pick some fall / Halloween movies and we watch them and we get snacks and we get cozy. And I just feel like the vibe would be so good, especially with like the mood lighting and like when we get all the fall blankets and pillows and stuff and we just have like a cozy movie night. I'm saying we, and I mean like me, my brother, or me and Jacob or whatever. And I want to make a fall playlist. I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm really into the idea of having like playlists for the seasons, especially like fall and winter, just because they're so much fun to celebrate and just be in the season spirit. So I want to make like a fall playlist with fall music and some of my favorite fall vibe songs. And then I also want to read 2 fall books. I've actually already read one fall book. I think it was Falling for You. I'll put it on the screen here. I already read that. But I want to read another one. I don't tend to really gravitate towards seasonal reads. I don't know why. I've tried to in the past, like last year I tried to read fall and Christmas books, but they just didn't hit. I read a few more Christmas books last year than I did the year before, but they were more like short novellas and like books that I didn't really have to think about too much. I don't know. Sometimes it can just be really cheesy and I'm just not in the mood for it. But during the fall and the winter, I really love to read fantasy, mystery, thriller. Like I really like to get into those. I want to get more into like dark academia, and I really want to read some fantasy novels that are not romantasy. I want to read like, I don't know, I'm just interested. Like I know The Poppy War, I think it's a fantasy book, but I think it's like makes people sad, and I really want to read that because I feel like that'd be really good. I also want to read one of Stephen King's books this year. I see a lot of people talking about 11/23 something. I'll put it here on the screen, but I hear a lot of people have been talking about that and I really want to read it and read some more like classics. They're not classics per se, but like, I don't know, I want to read some things that are out of my comfort zone and I want to read some more of Stephen King's books. I want to also read It. I never read the book, I only watched the movies, so I would love to read that. And I really want to read Anathema, I think, by Carrie Lake. I tried to read it last season, but I just wasn't vibing with it. But now that I'm kind of in the fantasy mood and like in the dark, eerie mood, I feel like it would be really good to try to pick it up again. So those are just some of my fall things. I really am excited for the season to really begin. I know this is still kind of like the beginning of fall, but like I said before, I'm soaking up every single second of the season and it starts now. I already made my tea and it's pretty much done, and that's a sign that I should be going to bed now. I am tired and I was up this morning. I had a very rushed morning. I also had kind of a stressful day. There was just things that were just annoying me, and it's just getting to that point of the night where I would like to go to bed. So I am going to call it a night. Thank you for spending the day with me. The day didn't turn out how I thought it was gonna go in my head, but nonetheless, we got some cool things done today and I got some stuff for the website done, and we also packaged orders. I forgot to mention earlier, but in between like dinner and doing all this stuff, I actually edited the website. So I removed all of the stuff that's sold out so that anything you see on the website I have in stock, just to make it cleaner and easier to see like what I have, so it's not cluttered for your shopping ease. So you're welcome for that. And yeah, we're coming to the end of this video. Thank you again for spending the day with me. Hope you enjoyed doing some cozy little crafts, and let me know if there are any things you guys want me to do during this season in these vlogs, since we're literally just starting the fall vlogs. I'm so excited to do more. So let me know if there's anything that you want me to do, bake, cook, show you guys. I'm down for it. You guys know that I love fall and I'm so excited to continue to film more fall-esque stuff. So I will see you guys when I see you, hopefully in the next video, and yeah, bye.